Warm welcome to the news segment. Let's kick off from Saudi Arabia, where the joint Arab-Islamic summit, for which President Bola Tinubu is in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, is set to begin tomorrow, Monday. State House correspondent Musbao Danwahab is joining us to give us an update. Well, Musbao, good to see you. Could you please tell us about Nigeria's stake in this event holding tomorrow?
Yes, thank you. Now, with the presence of President Bola Tinubu in Riyadh, Nigeria is set for participation at this year's joint Arab-Islamic Summit, which is focusing on the issues around the Middle East, particularly the Israel-Palestine war going on for more than a year now. And this is the third time that President Bola Tinubu will be coming to Riyadh to participate in one event or the other. Exactly 1 year ago, it was part of the Saudi Africa Summit, which also had the Arab Islamic Summit on the sidelines as well. And now it's going to be part of this again as a member of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation. We have a member of Nigeria's delegation, Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, who is going to talk to us about what Nigeria is coming here to do actually. And we have Honorable Minister, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Ms. Bao.
Okay, Honorable Minister, Nigerians are asking questions already that why is Nigeria participating in this event? Really, what qualifies Nigeria to be part of this event?
Well, thank you. First and foremost, Nigeria is a leading member of the international community. Nigeria is a very important country, not just in Africa, but on the global stage. Recall that Nigeria is the biggest black nation on earth, and we have a very close proximity with the Middle East. And Nigeria has had a very long-standing relationship with not just countries around the world, but also the Middle East. Now, recall that last year, as you said, precisely on the 11th of November 2023, the President was here at Africa Saudi Summit, which also had the Africa Arab Summit. The issue of Palestine, then very fresh. The conflict between the Palestine and Israel was very fresh. Nigeria participated. And in that summit, it was agreed that there must be a de-escalation of the conflict and return to the diplomatic table. Now, 1 year down the line, we have seen the kind of thing that has happened in Israel and in Palestine. We have seen the kind of loss of lives and destruction of property that everyone around the globe is talking about. And so when this summit was muted and Nigeria was invited, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, consistent with his thinking about being very humane. He is a very a humane leader. He looks at the issue of humanity very seriously. Whatever the reasons are, he thinks that both countries need to de-escalate. They must come back to the negotiating table so that at least for the, let's have some peaceful resolution. Whatever is the case, this conflict can never end on the war front. We must come to find a diplomatic solution. And this is exactly what we are seeking here. And so Nigeria is seizing the moment again to participate, to lend its voice as a very important player on the global stage to ensure that all countries of the world have a peaceful resolution to this matter.
Okay, all right, Honorable Minister, that exactly is what a lot of people or countries are hoping for, to see that this war is ended once and for all. And it's been on for years. Nigeria's stand has been known for a two-state solution. What do you want to tell Nigerians about this, the stand of Nigeria, and how you think it will end the war?
Well, Nigeria is very consistent on that. It supports a two-state solution. With Israel and Palestine living side by side in peace and security within very secured borders for both countries. Nigeria feels that that is the only way forward. We must go back to the root of the matter. Of course, this conflict is rooted in the fact that both countries feel that there is something that they are losing. So Nigeria feels that if all of them come together, and then there is this imperative of the principle of two-state solution, Israel living as a state, as it does now, in peace and security, the Palestinians also having that. And recall that unless you do that, look at the way the conflict is already going, spilling over the borders of both Israel and Palestine. It's going to Lebanon, and we are also seeing that Iran is also being gradually brought into the conflict. So unless this solution is found, and unless there is a diplomatic solution to it, this may engulf the entire region, and in effect, it will also engulf the entire world. Nigeria is a very important country, like I said earlier. Unless there is peace in the Middle East, there is no way Nigeria will not have also issues to contend with. Already, we are seeing movement of people around the region. Nigeria, because of its proximity, is likely to begin to draw some of the people who are escaping this conflict from. And we also have our own share of issues here. So we want all these states to live in peace, to live in harmony within secured borders, so that the world can be at peace.
Thank you so much, Honorable Minister, Information, National Orientation, for your time. All right. The program is coming up, of course, tomorrow, Monday, and the President Bola Tinubu, is expected to be one of those who will address the summit, and you can be sure to get that live on NTA network service. It's back to you in the studio for now.
Very well, Musbao. Definitely we will be joining you live tomorrow to get more updates as events unfold. Thank you for those insights.